Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from the link. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
A throw on the move is caught down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. An even 40 yards. Hurts again. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will dive into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's Jake Dobbins. And he'll work this out to the 23. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Herbert now on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Herbert now on 1st down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, L.A. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
At the 39-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders.
And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. That is a big play for L.A. A gain of 48.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hurts working in the pistol. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
In motion now is Claypool. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No touch. No touch.
To throw, Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Crowd, let's get it. Hey.
In motion now is Claypool. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Alpha.
In motion now is Claypool. Here's Barkley. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am... the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Hey. Crowd left Yanni.
Third and long for Hurts. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now a play fake. Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play...
And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great. Set.
On play action, Hurts. Now he'll run. And he will score. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing, Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
Set.
Now it's Dobbins. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this?
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room up the sideline at the 45. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately
nowhere to go. He is taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Go, go.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 33 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards down the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Great, set.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
The wide receiver carries out the end around. He's taken down at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. Alpha. Yeti. 73, Delta.
To throw is Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Delta, set.
Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs. And now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Great, set. Kyle left, Yeti. Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Hey, Silver. Delta.
Again, Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
Delta, set. Try left, Yeti. Delta.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great, set. Delta.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Hey, 73, 73. 63, 63, 63.
In motion now is Claypool. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. A run with Dobbins. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Pistol here for Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds.
And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will add 1 more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just 1 game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. Big opening up the middle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. To throw, it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. He is in. That's McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Is good. Makes the score Eagles 42, Chargers 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, ram.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face second down and 7.
63. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Crowd right. Hey, go lion. Let's go. Hey, Kappa. Go.
Now it's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. So it's a win here for the Eagles.